This is question 15 from book number 1 based on the 2020 NEC, and this is electricaltime.com. Generally speaking, when you have a location that has flammable vapors, gases, or combustible liquid vapors that can exist as an abnormal situation, which location is the correct choice? Class 1 Division 1, Class 1 Division 2, Class 2 Division 1, or Class 2 Division 2? And the answer to this question is B, and that's going to be a Class 1 Division 2. All right, so let's see how we solved this problem here. Hi, this is Steve with electricaltime.com. Before we get back to our video, just want to show you our website real quick. It's called electricaltime.com, and we got some really cool things here. We've got online electrical classes, so go check them out. And also, we got free videos. So go back to our website each week and, check out our free videos. All right, now back to this video. So when we're reading this question, we have to ask ourselves, what article are we talking about here? And here's some of the clues. We see flammable vapors, we see gases, we see combustible liquid vapors. So when you're thinking about that, that's a hazardous location. And that's going to be a Class 1 location. So far we've got that. And then we're being asked, to decide, is this a Division 1 or Division 2? But we're told that this condition can exist as an abnormal situation. And that's going to be a Division 2. All right, let's see how we found this answer in our book. So again, the article that we're talking about here is Article 500, and that's hazardous classified locations, classes 1, 2, and 3, and then divisions 1 and 2. And this is in Chapter 5, Special Occupancies. And then we look at the parts. But when we look at Article 500, there are no parts. So we're just going to be looking at the sections. And then we find 500.5, classifications of locations. Then we find 500.5b, Class 1 locations. And then we find 500.5b2, and that's Class 1 Division 2. And let's take a look in our code book together. Let's look at 500.5b2 together, again, in our code book. And if you don't have your code book, just go back to our website, electricaltime.com, and go by your code book by your tabs. All right, so again, this is 500.5 B2, and that is titled Class 1 Division 2. And it says here, a Class 1 Division 2 location is a location, and they've got a couple of numbers here. But let's just read, number 1 together and see what that says. And 1 says, in which volatile, flammable gases, flammable, liquid-produced vapors, or combustible, liquid-produced vapors are handled, processed, or used, but in which the liquids, vapors, or gases will normally be confined within closed containers or closed systems from which they can escape only in the case of accidental rupture or breakdown of such containers or systems, or in the case of abnormal operation of equipment. Or then it goes into 2 and 3. So again, without getting too crazy into this question, we have to identify a couple of things. We have to identify the class. Is it Class 1, 2, or 3? And this is going to be a Class 1 because we've got volatile, flammable gases, flammable liquids, produced vapors, or combustible liquid produced vapors. All right, so that's going to be a Class 1. Now, when that condition is normal, that's going to be a division 1, which means that, those really bad things in the atmosphere are always going to be there. So if that's normal, that's going to be a division 1. But if it's abnormal, or if it's by accident, then it's going to be a division 2. All right, so let's see what I have here in the commentary. So here is a little secret that I want you to keep just between the two of us. When you are being asked about a hazardous location, and if that location is normal, it will be division 1. When you are being asked about an abnormal condition, then it's going to be a division 2. Just knowing that information on this question would give you a 50-50 chance of getting it right. All right, so the answer again to this question is going to be B, and that's going to be a class 1, division 2, and the reference is 500.5 B2.